I take a cassette kit tape, pop it in, and transfer it over to that. And while that's downloading over, I am hopping on, pulling up just a quick browse of the bulletin boards as I'm setting up to go into my backdoor entry into the school system to make sure that all of my friends are passing their classes.
Okay. And while you're in there, you're going through the records, and you see a name that you've never seen in the school before. And when you see it, here, I'll put it in chat.
Uh-oh.
It's a weird name.
Emma's real name.
What's funny is Breaking Law is actually what's also playing in in Adrian's dungeon right now, so that works.
Yeah.
No. Breaking the law.
And you see that, and you know that's not a real name, but it seems to be somebody enrolled in the school.
Hold on, I'm not seeing it in.
Oh, you're not?
Can't.
Oh, I'll put it in Discord too then.
Yeah.
Oh, you put it in Twitch chat.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, it's on Twitch.
Oh.
What kind of name?
Oh. I delete the name from the registry and put haha.
Okay.
Haha. What do you want?
You got to get me out of here, man. I need
Out of where?
They got me, man. I'm in prison. They got me.
Sucks to suck, dude.
Oh, come on. Can't you do something? Fix the
What
records.
did they
Can you
pinch
fix
you?
the records and maybe make them think they made a mistake?
What did they pinch you with?
Hacking.
Which system? And if they got you for hacking, how are you here?
They don't know that.
My eyes go wide. I turn everything off. I start unplugging everything. I pull out hard drives and start breaking my hard drives.
Oh, well, when you turn a computer off, it breaks the communication.
Right. Oh, no, yeah. Well, because, again, if he's been pinched and he's talking to me...
Yeah.
No.
All right. So you disconnect everything, and
I disconnect.
You break that communication.
Everything. Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's. And also, was that how it was spelled, or was it spelled another way for?
No, it was spelled like that.
Speech.
Okay.
But that's not how you remember it being spelled.
Right. That's not how that's properly spelled.
Yours was spelled with leet speak.
Correct. And he would never put himself up there like that. It would always have been in leet speak. So no, we're not playing this game. Actually, before I do that, I say, "Nice try, Agent Manette," and then I disconnect everything.
Okay. You disconnect everything.
I disconnect
your
everything.
windows and blinds and.
Yep.
Back at Sia's, what are you doing, Sia? When everyone leaves, after everyone leaves.
Well, I got the sound system blasting. I'm making sure everything was cleaned up from breakfast and stuff.
Okay.
I guess probably everyone was able to change back to their other clothes after they were washed up. So I'm, have that laundry going. And Riker just called me to let everyone know. So I'll do my calls to Finney and Adrian that he dropped off the tapes.
Well, when you call Adrian, you get a busy signal.
Which must be online.
Yeah.
All right. I'll call him later.
You get Finney. Actually, did you and Hunter go home, or someone's home, or did you go separately? Where'd you two of you go?
I think we
Finney
went.
didn't, but no, she did eventually go home. So.
Yeah, I think we went separate.
Okay.
Yeah, and I would call Ruben and Hunter as well, like on my end.
Okay.
Yes, if Finney's home, I feel like she's athletic enough to come in and out of her window. She play Liz. And then so yeah, she picks up. People typically aren't home. So
Ruben, when you get home, oh sorry, go on, Finny.
she just answers the phone. Hey.
Hey, it's Sia. Riker wanted to let everyone know that I dropped off the tapes.
Cool. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Anything else?
That's all I got.
Okay.
Actually, has Leah heard from Cassian at all? Do you know?
I mean, we don't really talk these days.
Oh.
She's busy brown nosing at Dad's work, so she
Right.
hasn't told me.
All right. I
But
just
I'll let you
wanted
know.
to. Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm gonna try Adrian again later, but I guess I'll see you tomorrow at school.
Yeah. See.
All right. See ya.
Bye.
Ruben, when you get home, you see a parcel, like a wrapped package, on the step right in front of your front door.
I'll definitely will pick it up. I assume it's probably something for my parents, so I'll just walk up. Is it their names on it or?
No names on it.
And it's just like how big is the package?
About that big, and it's not like a box. It's like wrapped around something with string and burlap sack material or something.
Okay. Because he's used to, like, it's probably just something, he's used to opening things. He doesn't think it's anything too. Yeah, he'll open it.
Okay, you open it.
He's investigative. He'll open it.
There's a rock in it, like a desert rock kind of thing.
I'm gonna look around. Do I notice anyone around the front area? Just
No.
okay, and it's just a rock.
Yep.
Is it a particular kind of rock, or just
They're
like
the
a
kind of
what
rocks
color
you
is
see
it?
out in the desert all the time, like in the whole area. They're like that yellow red rock kind of stuff.
Okay. I will. I'll forget who asked his parents about. Like, I'll just see his parents were expecting anything. First and foremost, I'll just ask them, like, just like, hey, if they're expecting any packages, or because I assume this isn't normal. We just don't usually get rocks. I assume.
Yeah. No. And you
I'm
never get
imagining,
things
but okay.
wrapped like that. Like that looks like the kind of stuff you see like wrapping in like a cartoon from the 1930s or something.
Okay. And we don't have security cameras at my parents' house. I mean, I know like they're kind of, I don't know if that's even a thing, but nothing like no kind of security around it at this time. All right. Well, then I'll just if my parents know anything about like expecting a package, I'll just I'll keep the rock and the packaging. I'll just kind of keep them.
Weird.
I'd also like to
It's
add
not
back
small.
then with cameras, like even if people
It'd be
didn't have
blurry,
them, they
yeah.
were
It'd be
so
terrible.
terrible.
It'd be junk.
You couldn't make hell. Police could even use it 9 times out of 10 as like evidence because it was just so blurry.
Too blurry. You're right there, garbage.
Yeah.
And the day goes by relatively uneventful. You get through, unless you have something you need to do.
Yeah, I think Hunter and I were going to have a conversation on our phone call.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
You hear the ring.
Yo, hello?
Hey, Hunter. It's me,
Yo.
Riker.
Yo, what's up?
The tape's been dropped off.
Cool. That's good.
Yeah,
That's good.
just letting everybody know. I let Ruma know earlier, and I told Sia too. Just want to let you know so that way everybody's on the same page.
Ah, that's good. Yo, bro, are you good? You've been kind of out of it. I mean, multiple storms on multiple fronts. Am I right?
I haven't. I'm being real. I haven't been good for a while, man. I mean, if that's not obvious, I know like you're kind of like center of the school and everything like that, but it's been really hard, dude. My mom can't really afford everything, and she's working 2 jobs. She's never home, so I don't even get to see her. And then, Dad's gone, and it's like I don't really. And then last night, I don't know. But don't worry about it. What's going on with you and Gina? Hey,
Bro, it's whatever. She's busting my balls.
I mean, come on, man. Like, are you in or
wait, what do you
out?
mean?
Like, are you in or you out? Like, I mean, she's dealing with a lot herself, just like all of us, I mean, I think she just wants to know if you're, if you're real.
I mean, she knows what this is, man.
Does she? Do you know what this is? I know we've talked about some things before. Like, where are you at? Where are you?
Yeah. This is the ride, man.
That immigrant
knows
not
what's
all
up,
that, man. That immigrant's not all that. You will get yourself in trouble over that immigrant, bro.
Man, you sound like Finney. What the?
I mean,
I thought you were my bro. What you on about?
I'm your bro, and a real bro keeps it real. I'm telling you the truth. Look, me and Finney,
man.
Out of everybody in the group, I think me and Finney hang out the least, right? So, I mean, I'm your friend, but she's a good girl. She's a good person. She deserves.
Yeah, I know she's a good girl. That's why we're together. We work well.
All right. I don't know. The question she had last night, I mean, I could hear it from the porch. I'm telling you, the whole crew is thinking the same thing. We're wondering. It's like, your eyes have been, looking at Emma a lot. We don't even know who this girl is.
Man, I can't help if eyes are on me. That's just, she knows what she's getting into.
Eyes on you is one thing, but your eyes, where are they at?
Look, man, I'm not doing nothing. I'm just, keeping
I'm
my options. I'm just keeping my options open. Look, when you're playing the game, you consider what you consider what the defense is doing. Keep your offense open. You keep your plays open.
Listen,
come on, man.
I
know how the game is played
on the football field, right? 100%. That's how the game is played. But this is your life, man, and hers. It's not a game. I don't know. I guess old me probably would just laugh about it, but seeing like how quick things can change, I don't know. I mean, even if you guys don't want to be together, then work it out. We can all still be friends, I'm sure. But if you like her, man, try to keep your eyes on the star, not on the shooting star that's going by. It's gonna come in, wow, and disappear. Don't look at that. Look at what's right there. That's there in your sky, guiding you. The superstar. But I mean, if things aren't right, I mean, you guys should talk about it. You play this whole like, whatever. But we've talked, man. I know there's more. What's going on? What are you feeling? What are you thinking? It's just me and you. There's nobody else on this call. There's nobody else listening at all in this moment. Just me and you.
anything. She is not there.
Yeah,
We went to our own homes.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. We're all, but I'm just saying.
I could probably feel her eyebrow raising. But
Yeah, probably.
It's just you and me,
Like-
bro. What's going on? Everything good with you? You're asking me, but everything good?
Look, man, everything is chill, man.
Stop giving me the hunter cool guy. Give me real hunter right now. Talk to me, bro.
Look, man, I mean, I usually like she's like always on my case. She's always busting my balls. And just let me do me, man. It's just
Yeah. Real quick, out of character.
yeah.
Serafina, how much do we as the group know about like your family life, your family situation?
I think it varies from person to person.
Well, how much would I know from conversations and everything like this?
How insightful is Riker?
I would say he used to probably not be, but after everything, he's probably more insightful now than he used to be, if that makes sense. Just because he's looking at life differently now.
Like, you definitely, like, your parents, like, had a good relationship, right?
Yeah.
You definitely
were
know that her parental relationship is not that great. You know that there's a lot of, there's a lot of tension there, and, like, she doesn't talk about it, and, like,
Gotcha.
Yeah, like, you can infer what you want from that.
All right. Well, I mean, I don't think she means to be on your case. I think she's just concerned. I mean, I know her household stuff with her parents hasn't been great. And I think she's just concerned because I think she looks at our group and especially you as people that she wants to rely on and be in her corner. And I think that just scares her.
Here's something. You know what a lonely person looks like.
Yeah, because I am one.
Yeah.
And honestly,
and you see that in her. Anyway,
and I know it sounds weird because we don't hang out a lot, but with everything I've been through, she seems lonely in a lot of ways. Like I know she's like just like you, center of the tension at school, but I don't think that's the case. I mean, even Sia and her haven't been, Savage and her haven't even been hanging out as much as they used to. Like, I think there's a lot going on, man. And I think she's just worried. She's dealing with some stuff. I think she just wants to make sure you're not like bailing on her, especially for some random new girl.
Bro, that makes no sense. We're like hanging out all the time. But
well, we hang out
I guess I'll ask her how she's doing.
But hold on, I mean, we hang out all the time, right? All of us?
Yeah.
And
we do.
If I'm going to be honest with you, I'm lonely. I'm lonely when I'm in a group. I'm lonely when I'm by myself. I don't feel like everything's lost its taste. Like I don't know. And I'm not saying she's going through what I'm going through, but she's going through something. I'm just saying not everything is, what you see. Sometimes we hide things because we don't want other people to worry about us. I mean, my mom's working 2 jobs. You think I've talked to my mom about how I'm feeling? No, because she's already stressed out enough. She doesn't need to worry about me too. And I feel like Feeney's probably somebody like that, man.
Yeah, no, I can no, yeah, I could talk to Finney.
You guys are like my family, so I want to see you guys happy. So,
Yo, then why aren't you on the football team? Yo, bro, you are not alone.
I appreciate it, but when I throw that ball or I catch that ball or I run it or I look into the stands and I look for my dad and he's not there and it just hurts. Football just reminds me of what I don't have anymore. It hurts to play. still love the game, and in my own way, I still love the team, but I had to distance myself because it hurt. It hurt more than not playing. And I know some of the guys don't understand and they think I just like gave up, but it just sucks, man.
Yeah, man.
I miss the signs.
Yeah, the signs are dope.
They're stupid,
it's
but
like,
I used to hate them, and now I wish I could look up in the stands and see them. I always thought it was so stupid. I was embarrassed, and now I'm mad that I was because he's not there. And I'd give anything just to have him in the stands with the sign one more time.
yeah, just know that Dad's not the only one cheering you on, man.
I know.
And
All right.
there's always empty spot on the bench. And if there isn't, I'll kick Joey out for you.
Yeah. Hey, listen, and watch out for Chris, man. He's trying to get me to sell, and I don't know. He's up to no good. Just be careful with Chris, all right?
Oh, bro, I could put him in his place.
I mean, I could too, but he's got some pull too. Anyways, listen, where are we all meeting up tonight? And then, are we meeting up tonight? Like, what are we doing? Do we know? We haven't decided that. I'm asking you. You're our like group. Like, hey, yeah, we're gonna do something. So he's asking you, like, are we doing something tonight or what? Like, I don't know. It's Sunday, and maybe we should just not. But I kind of want to hang out with everybody. At least if I'm lonely, at least I'm lonely with y'all.
I mean, good old reliable, man. The arcade.
Yeah. Maybe I'll swing by Sia and check on her and see how she's doing with everything. I didn't really talk to her when I called her earlier about her mom, and I kind of wanted to, but
yeah. Speaking about storms, man, bro,
her mom's in for one, and you know what? She deserves it.
Yeah, it's messed up, man.
All right. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna call Sia, see if I can swing by, and then maybe we can get everybody together and go to the arcade, play some games.
Yeah, let's take our mind off of this whole flood, juicy robots. Enough of this.
Yeah. All right. I'll talk to you later, man. Bye.
Yeah, I hang up.
All right. See ya, you're at home, and even though no one's there, the house takes on you hear it, like the house itself has creaks that when you're not really paying attention, you don't notice. The shadows kind of stretch long sometimes from a car going by, and they seem to take on like a presence. The washing machine downstairs, a shoe in it, every now and then you hear the bang of it. And it just seems like the house, when you're there alone, that you can't even turn the music up loud enough to not hear either what's going on inside the house or what's going on inside your head. You turn lights on and they, they're pretty yellow back then. And they make everything warm, but they also make everything cold and leave impressions. Like you're so familiar that noticing the texture of the wall paint, of the paint on the walls, becomes a thing you do. When you go by your brother's room and it's still in the same conditions, it's it stops you frequently now, where you stand at the door or you just peek over as you're walking, and it seems broken. You have many hours home alone. Are you just listening to music?
I mean, the music is going. I'm sorting the clothes back into their appropriate closets, and there's like definitely a long moment where I'm just standing in Cassian's room, sort of disassociating, remembering what once was in there that he took with him to university, seeing the things that were left behind. I look at all his swimming trophies and remembering the lessons he tried to teach us on how to swim proper. You know, the summers by the lake when he would show us, you know, if you're going to land in the water, make sure you do this. And I take a moment and then just underneath all of that music, there's just me screaming hard and loud, just like thundering with the bass of it, before I just collapse in a ball on the floor.
And everyone else, when they get to Sia's house, they hear her screaming from inside, and the door opens and her mom's there. She's in there. Her brother got another trophy. Can you go console her finally? Can somebody take care of her, please? You guys are going out today, right?
Yeah, we're going on Miss Lovelace.
See ya! Come on out!
I got her.
And her brother comes out. Don't worry about her. It's just, you know what? She can swim as good as she wants. She just chooses not to be a good swimmer. See ya. And he heads out.
What?
Correct. Adrian just goes up and does a knock on Sia's door.
Finny shadows you.
What?
Come on, out of the room.
No, it sucks.
Do you want to come out or do you want me to carry you out? It's your choice.
And I've opened the door. Fine.
Everyone's there.
There you are.
Standing in the hallway.
Come on.
All right. I pick up my bag.
There's arcade to be had. Let's go.
It's
Ma, the streets of rage aren't going to rage themselves.
All right, you sold me. I pick up my bag.
and your mom
Hi,
goes,
Mrs. Lovelace.
when you're all leaving, your mom goes, you know, if they ever have trophies for playing arcade games, you'd probably get some trophies for that.
Oh, maybe we should start a tournament. That's an idea.
Cool. Let's do it.
I mean, I know that.
I have plenty of trophies already.
Shut up, Hunter.
Your mom comes around and she slips some money into your pocket and gives you a kiss.
You know, Hunter, there's one trophy you don't have.
What's that?
State for karate. I beat you, remember?
We did, actually. Quite
One
soundly,
in there?
actually.
One thing I did beat you at.
Hard, too, actually. I'm surprised he went that hard at you.
And Finney's
Yeah,
dad,
whatever. I didn't take his crane kick seriously, but whatever.
And Finney's dad is out there with the car. He's going to drop you off at the arcade. He brought you over here. Honk, honk. Come on, I got places to go. I want to get you to the arcade.
Come on.
Okay. My backpack.
Adrian
Bye, Mom.
hops,
Bye, Cassian.
Adrian hops into the passenger seat.
Bye, see his mom.
Bye. And she
Bye,
goes
Miss
out to
Lovelace.
everybody.
Do an awkward wave. Run away.
And when you get in the car, your dad's like, "So you're gonna go hang out at the arcade again and just waste away playing those video games? You know you should be
Sir,
worry,
there is a
we'll
lot of social time that happens there. We meet other kids, we develop connections and conversational skills. It is perfectly fine. As I sort of nudge Finny a little bit.
Oh,
And I
We're
will
also
say,
working on fine motor skill operations, as well as
Yeah.
working with different HUD inputs and other ways for us to work on interpersonal skills. It's actually the new version of a social experience. It's the equivalent of going to the park back in your day in a lot of ways.
Yeah, homework is for school. I mean, come on.
did they have parks
Shut up,
back in
Hunter.
your days?
and the drive is and he's driving, and he's
He asked the wrong question and regretting it.
I don't know if you heard Riker's question. I said, did they have parks back in your days?
he just stopped answering questions. He's like, what? And he drops you off, and he's like, all right, have fun. Oh, Finny, here you go. And he puts a 10 in your pocket or in your hand. Well, that'll be enough, right?
Well, last time we had enough for snacks and games.
And he opens up his wallet. All right. And he gives you another 10. Will that be enough?
Thanks, Dad.
All right. My God, I can't believe those are. Maybe we ought to open an arcade, make some money too. Jeez, the way you spend money in there.
I mean, there's like 6 of us. Like, okay, have a good day, Dad. Bye.
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 Oh, Tim Tam.
Bye.
Have a good day at work.
Uh-oh, Tim Tam.
Oh, Tim Tam.
Over.
Seriously, do you think they had playgrounds back when he was a kid? Yeah, that seems like a really long time ago.
It might have been just sticks and
Oh,
rocks.
man, Yeah.
They
Yeah.
had slides.
Probably like
That was
a
it. There was
field.
a slide.
A slide in a
Just
field.
field with a
A
singular
slide and a field.
slide.
They were
Correct.
probably
Oh,
throwing around
stickball.
literal pigskin. All right.
Ah.
Uh,
Oh man, I'm so glad we weren't like born in his time. Ugh. This is
Yeah, can you imagine?
old.
old people.
Boring.
I'm never gonna get old.
Oh, we know,
I mean-
buddy. Oh, we know, buddy.
Put my arm around Finny.
Blush.
And in the arcade, there's a lot of kids in here. Probably half the kids you know are here on a Sunday late afternoon. The place is jam-packed. And Ashley is in there. She's a pretty good athlete. You know her, Finny, from school. She's tall and lanky, but she's also strong and a lot faster than she looks.
Yeah.
And as soon as she sees you, she's like, "Oh my God, Finny, you come to the arcade too?"
Oh.
She's always though been kind of clingy and weird.
We're kids, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm just double checking. She's like,
Yeah, she's on the volleyball team in the 90s. But
Okay.
back here, there isn't really a volleyball team.
yeah, not quite yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear you play all the sports.
Well, I just started getting into them. My dad says I need to work on my hand-eye coordination and team leadership skills.
We should do that together. My mom is pushing me to play a sport too. I'm torn though. Do I want to play? Should we play softball, or we could? I'm not very good at track. I'm fast, but I'm
I
not
don't
like.
want to
that
run that much.
There's the swim team.
Maybe.
There's badminton. Do they have a team for that, or they just play that in gym?
I think they just do doubles.
Oh, and volleyball maybe, or
I think volleyball could be cool. That's the one where you like jump around a lot.
yeah, that sounds fun. I mean, you do that in badminton too, but I mean, I don't think there's a team. Is there a team for tetherball?
I think that's just I think that's just one-on-one.
Oh, we should.
Also, it's really easy to get hit in the face. But I suppose the same's with volleyball.
Yeah, I mean they do have the volleyball team at school, maybe we ought to try out. And she kind of nudges you in a friendly way that's maybe a little overly friendly for someone that doesn't know you well.
Sia's okay with it. I mean, not Sia. Penny's okay with it. She's like, yeah, that sounds cool.
All right.
Try that.
Tomorrow we'll go see if we can join.
Yeah.
We'll go together.
Okay.
Awesome. Hi, Sia.
Hello.
You didn't know her name. And
Hello.
you're surprised she knew your name.
Yeah, I'll see you later, Ashley.
All right.
See ya. Finny, are you guys coming to play or what? Like, why are you talking to Ashley? Let's go.
We're allowed to talk. Jeez.
I know, but let's play. Come on.
Yeah, we're not here to talk. We're here to play games.
That whole stuff with your dad, that was just to get him to leave us alone. We're here to play games, not converse with these other people. Unless we're going to beat them in the game.
I'll see you later.
And
Yeah, but we're going to have to break at some point to grab our snacks and stuff, okay?
Okay, fine.
Ruben, what are you doing? Are you going to play the games with everyone else?
With the chair.
So he'll keep an eye, like, cause he knows like the top of the top, like he'll watch, and so like he knows like who's like the best, who's like the worst, and all that kind of stuff. So he won't take part 'cause he knows he'll get beat, and he knows who's the best. He'll just kind of sit back and watch all the top players go about it. And he'll give tips to like his friends, like who wants them to win. I'm like, well, hey, he's doing this, he's playing hot, all that kind of stuff. So yeah.
And there's a kid in there. I mean, a little bit older than you guys, maybe 14, like a full-on teenager. And he's talking to some other kids, and you see him pass, like, you think you see him pass a little plastic bag to some other kid and some money across his hands, like all folded up tight. And when he does so, something falls to the ground that he doesn't notice. And he looks around and like, all right, get out of here. And he sees you over there kind of looking at him. And he actually makes eye contact when you see it. And he holds a stare on you.
I stare right back. I'll just keep looking straight at him. I'm not gonna break the gaze.
And then he turns after a pretty long moment, and he walks away. And the other kid had already left. They were both a little bit older than you. But there is something on the ground over by there.
Yeah, I was gonna wait to make sure he's gone before going over there. And who's anyone next to me? Is everyone playing games? Or is there anyone like next to me at this point?
No.
So I'll I'll just go over there. I was gonna not just walk over there nonchalantly and just pick it up if I can, or see what it is first, like investigate it and then pick it up after I see what it is.
There's a little pill on the ground. It's like a off-white or white.
Probably a mint.
I was gonna pop it now. Yeah, just pop the mint. No.
Terrible.
I think I would know about medications. My parents work in that kind of field. Like I think I would know like a little bit about medication, just from like at home stuff like that. Like just a little bit about it. I wouldn't know exactly what this is, but no, okay, well this is probably some sort of medicine. And I'll who's ever not playing a game, like whoever I see first of the group, I'll probably just go tell them about it.
Probably Adrian.
Sure.
Yeah. So let's walk up to Adrian and the guy left, right? The two older kids, they left.
He went further into the arcade. He's
okay.
He's probably dealing tonight. That's your suspicion.
Okay.
What's up, buddy?
What's dealing? Just kidding.
You don't know.
What's up, buddy?
No, actually.
Hey. I don't know. You know those I described the older kids as I described exactly. Hey, you've seen them before, right? Maybe. Well.
I know
Either way,
what you're talking about.
Yeah, they I don't know. I think they were handing off medicine to each other. I'm not certain, but
What kind of
I should.
medicine?
Oh, like well, hold up the pill. I mean, they dropped this. I mean, there's a baggie, some money, and then one of them dropped.
It has writing on it. You realize as you're actually seeing it.
What's it say?
What's the writing
Or what's
say?
the number on it or
It
whatever?
says Lemon LEMMON 714.
That's weird. Weird name for a pill.
I mean, maybe it could be candy. It could be lemon flavored or something like a mint.
What
Somebody
the-
said that.
Not gonna pop it, but I'm still gonna have something like that. I mean, that's usually doctors. You know, it's weird that they would give themselves pills. I mean, I know my
Well,
parents work in that field, and they kind of have to go through a whole bunch of things just to
why
give medication.
Why don't you let me hold on to that one for you, buddy?
Okay, what are you gonna do with it?
Not take it. First things first. Make sure no one else takes it.
Okay. Do you take
But-
things like this? Do you take any medication?
No, I just smoke.
Hmm.
I just smoke. Nothing like this. This kind of stuff is actually dangerous. My mom's told me stories and has shown me things about people who use and abuse this kind of thing. You know, it's your mom and dad work in medical. You've probably heard them say, you know, anything that's a medicine can be a poison if it's not used properly.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's
And
Oh.
so yeah, I don't like people who deal with poison.
so maybe we should
So-
just throw it. I mean, could always just throw it away
I
too. I
have-
mean, that way.
I have a plan for it. Don't worry.
Okay. Well.
I'll take care of it, buddy. Thanks for
Okay.
thanks for bringing this to me. I really appreciate it, Grimm.
I mean, you're the first one I saw. But yeah, and he'll hand it over. I mean, he's young, so I'm gonna, yeah. He trusts him, so it's like, yeah, here you go.
So
Oh, and by the way, you're doing good at this game, but you need to watch out for Timmy because he's been on a hot streak for a little while now. So
yeah, I've noticed.
I
that
know you got him, but
he likes spamming that down B, but he doesn't realize there's about a half a second glitch if you spam it too many times in a row. They patched in a new thing for it that just hit recently for an update that just happened on the machine, and I know that Tim Tam just ran those updates through on the code for it, so he's about to be for a real rude awakening on that. Anyways, I'm gonna go take care of this real quick. So, and what Adrian is going to do, he's going to go and get a drink from the little canteen that's in there,
Okay.
pop the pill in it, and as he's walking, he's stirring it, looking to figure out who is dealing in the arcade.
It's hard to know, especially when you're like your age. You don't really see it as clearly. Like
I will say I described the guy. I described both those people to him.
Right, he
So
just
I don't know
he
if that'll
described
help
both
him.
of the guys to me for it.
Okay.
I don't know if that'll help him, but
Yeah, there's probably 200 kids in here. You could find them. You'd have to meander about for a bit.
I'm willing to meander. The pill has to dissolve all the way, anyways.
Okay. Over where you're playing probably Mortal Kombat, Riker, there is a girl in there that you saw in karate that is new to the area, but she's already a brown belt.
Hmm.
And you're like, she can probably kick your ass.
No. Because she might be able to do some damage, but Riker's nah.
Yeah,
Riker's
you're
got
not
this.
scared or anything, but
No, but she's tough.
yeah, and she's playing only fighting games. Like she doesn't try Spy Hunter, Dragon Quest, Joust, none
know
of
her
the
name?
Pack anything,
Missile Command.
Pac-Man, Miss Pac, none of those kiddie games. She is only at fighting games.
What's her name? Do I know it? I mean, if she's in the class, I would think I would probably know it.
Jenny Wellings.
Jenny Wellings?
Wellings.
Sorry, I wrote it down. He'll come over and slap his quarter down on the machine like he's got next.
You could just hop in this game. You're Riker, right?
Yeah, Jenny.
Yeah. You like fighting games too, just like fighting in real life?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I prefer fighting in real life.
She's got a bit of an accent. You're not really sure where it's from, but definitely got a little bit of one.
So you moved here not too long ago. Where'd you come from?
Yeah, we came from LA. And like,
ooh, cool. You ever seen the
Hollywood.
Karate Kid movie?
Have I ever seen what?
Karate Kid.
Oh yeah. It's the best movie ever made.
Right? Me and Hunter think so too.
I mean, just marginally though above Top Gun.
I mean, I'm not a big Top Gun guy, but
What?
it's not a bad movie either.
Get in this game so I can kick your ass?
No, let's go. Let's go.
And you get in the game, and she tears you to pieces in it. She
To be
is
fair,
so
Riker
damn
doesn't
good.
normally. Riker's not a big fighter game guy himself.
She's like ridiculously
Yeah,
good. All you hear
just
coming
button
from
mashing.
where they're at is finish him, and it's always you being finished.
Yeah.
She pulls your spine out of one, like just all the crazy.
Seriously, my spine? You couldn't even leave it in the body?
Nobody here is as good at this as me. I can play on one quarter for hours. I'm gonna have to teach you. If somebody's gonna learn, you're gonna be the only one that's gonna probably be able to learn, or your friend Hunter. He fights pretty
Hunter's
good
decent. L's pretty good at these games too. I don't know if you met my friend L. He doesn't do karate with us, but he's pretty good at games. He might give you a run for your money too.
I don't want to play fighting games with people that don't actually fight.
That's fair.
It defeats the purpose.
I mean, I get it because you're thinking more like the strategy, how you think when you go into combat, right?
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna go get your friend Hunter.
Okay.
Can you play both for a second? And you're like, what?
Yeah,
like,
play
what do
both.
I do? And of course, you lose almost right away.
Yeah,
on both sides.
They're to each other.
And Sia, you get bumped into by this girl that you'd seen from California. You'd heard she was from California. Her name's Jenny. Oh, sorry about that. Aren't you friends with Hunter?
Yeah, he's one of my friends.
Is he any good at fighting games? So I was gonna go get him because I am only assuming he knows how to fight because he does karate and stuff. So
I mean, he's a sports kid.
are you good at fighting games?
I mean, I'm just enjoy playing games in general.
Oh, that's cool. We ought to get like a Mortal Kombat league going on around here. Hunter, and you hear someone yell your name, and Finney, you hear this girl yell his name across, and you get this weird feeling like, what the hell is that weird feeling?
Oh, I just lost. Who? What?
I hear you like fighting games.
Yeah?
Let's go. And she's like not afraid to be loud. She gets in people's faces. If you want to play too, you can come. Let's get a four-way going here. Let's
All right.
kick some ass.
Oh, you're Jenny. Yeah, I could play, but I have to be Raiden.
Oh shit. All right, you can be Raiden for now. I'm gonna take it from you through combat. That's how things are done. And she sets up this.
In your dreams.
Hunter, you better bring your A game. She's good.
And she starts
Real
pushing
good.
people off of other games that are Mortal Kombat games, like clearing them all. You got any other friends? Let's get this whole thing lined up with only people who like fighting games and are good at them. Sia, you can.
I was gonna say.
You seem
I was
pretty
gonna
cool.
say, was Sia being modest? Because I feel like Sia would be good at the fighting games, but maybe just like modest about it at this time.
Yeah, I think like with at least her smarts, because she's not so much good on the tech, but in her brain, she's like able to figure out, oh, BB dash forward does
patterns.
this, and yeah, she knows the patterns.
Combos, yeah, the
Yeah.
combos, yeah.
And she looks at you for a moment. She goes, "Your friend Ruben, he's really quiet. I heard the quiet ones. You can't trust them. They will kick your ass and stuff. You think he wants to play?
I mean,
you can ask
if you ask him.
All right." And she starts walking.
Ruben sandwich.
She starts walking over, and she gives you a big thumbs up at you, yelling across the room, and a big smile. "Ruben, I hear you like these fighting games. Let's go, let's go." And she goes over and puts her hand out for you, like to take you off your seat. Come on.
So I stared at her for like an
I'm Jenny.
not an uncomfortable second, but a little bit long time. I'm like, oh hi, I'm Ruben.
I'm Jenny. We're going to start a fighting league in here, at least for the night.
Finny, you want to join?
Okay.
Tiffany, just like poise to yourself because like she was like next to Hunter and Sia and was not acknowledged.
Yeah, Riker notices that. That's why he's like, Finny, you want to come?
Oh, man. Oh, dude, you like fighting games? You just don't look like a fighting games person. That's why I didn't ask. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I like Tekken more.
Let's go.
I
mean,
Elle,
if you're
get
gonna
over
start
here.
a fighting club, you're gonna need Elle's gonna be your best bet.
Alda.
Elle is deep in the throngs of the crowd at the
Yeah,
moment.
he's meandering about looking.
He's busy.
He can be part of the second racket.
All right. And she goes over.
Only
and she-
Elle gets the priorities.
Oh, it's the arcade dog again.
Arcade dog.
Who brought their dog?
Hey,
Boo.
hey, you leave Spot alone. He's a good boy.
He is the true boss of this arcade.
Right. He's like the mascot of the arcade, probably.
and she goes over to one of the games. You guys got to finish up. Get out of here. And there's two kids playing this game. We need the machine. You got to move. And they're not sure what to do. They kind of like stand for a second.
I'll
Don't
give them
worry.
a quarter each. I'll give them a quarter each. So that way it makes up for them losing their quarter this time.
Finish him. You hear? Oh, it's already over.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'll finish her off
So we
quick.
got 1, 2, 3.
I'm Scorpion.
Perfect. There's 3 games. 2 of us each. Round robin the whole thing. Let's see who comes out on top. Actually, we know who's going to come out on top. Let's see who comes out second.
I wasn't taking you serious before, but now I am.
And she lines you all line up, and she takes out of her pocket like a plastic bag full of quarters. Just quarters. Like she dropped a dime in to get $10 worth of quarters, and that's what it looks like. And she just lines them up on front of the machine. Let's go. And she kind of gets you all going. Like while you all go through your league of combat, EL has found his target. And you see the guy coming out of the bathroom and walking back into the crowd. Someone else comes out of the bathroom a few minutes later.
Yeah. I checked the drink. Is the pill fully dissolved at this point?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Make my way over, following him around for a second. Hey, man.
He didn't hear you.
I make my way up towards him, tap him on the shoulder.
And when you get over where he is, you see right behind him are all of your friends playing the same game, like 3 machines. They've taken all of them, and there are quarters lined up. And there's some other girl there who's fighting in there too. And it's weird. Like they don't usually come and all play the same game. They go. And play
This is interesting.
What's up? What's
That's
up?
weird.
Hey, you're EL, right? Or
Yeah.
L?
Yeah.
I've seen
No.
you around.
And you're.
I'm Trevor.
Trevor, that's what I meant. Oh, by the way, here I got one drink too many. They gave me an extra one. Here, go ahead and take this one for me. I don't need 2 drinks.
And he nervously takes it out of me. What do you mean? They just gave you an extra?
Yeah, it's something about me being a certain customer for it. I don't fucking know. Or the dude was just not paying attention. I might have slipped an extra drink. Who knows?
Why are you giving it to me?
My friends are all busy. I'm not going to throw off their game. You happen to be here, and I want to talk about something else, anyways. But do you not want a free drink?
And he starts looking around, like a little bit nervous.
It's okay if you don't want the free drink. I'll take it back if you don't want it.
No, I'll take it.
I drink my drink.
Thanks. And he pats you on the shoulder like a buddy pat. And he sips out of the straw a little bit. Starts.
So I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Where'd you get the Quaaludes? Takes a sip of his drink.
You're looking to buy?
I'm looking to distribute. Takes us another sip.
How old are you? You look a little young.
Probably the same age you were, and you started doing it.
Well, I don't really. And he's really nervously looking around. I don't deal in Quaaludes. Said
You sure?
I don't do that stuff. And he's like, he seems to be looking for a wire.
Dude, I pull my shirt down. Do you think I'm wearing a wire or something? Come on.
Dude, I didn't know. This is really weird, coming up and ask me if I want a free drink and then ask me about lemons right after that.
Look, hey. I'm always looking to expand my ability to make money. My dad's a dick. Won't buy me shit. I need to take care of myself.
All right. Well, I can't get many more of these. They've been taken off the market, so I only have a limited supply.
How much do you want for what you have? Takes a sip of his drink.
I'm looking to get $20 a pill.
How many pills you got?
I have 14 left.
Let's take a walk.
All right, he sips from his drink.
So we're going, and the second we get into we turn a corner where no one is, Elle is going to turn and sucker punch him square in the gut, right underneath the diaphragm.
Okay. Let's
Body force.
Yep. I hate that there's a timer like that. I sent a request to find out if there's a way of turning that thing off. So annoying that it times out. And you hit him. It's not as solid as you wanted it to be, and he backs up and he throws the drink at you. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's too late, buddy. You've already had a little bit in your system. Hate to break it to you.
He goes to hit you back. Oh, hold on. Oof. He hits you square in the face, and you are knocked literally back and down. And a few minutes later, I'll come back to you in a moment. Y'all are over there playing, and you hear someone yell out, "Fight! Fight!" He yells, "Get in a fight!"
What?
Riker immediately turns and moves to where it is.
Finish him! Oh man, that doesn't even count now. You stepped away, and y'all run like you head out. I don't know what the rest of you do. You turn a corner, and you see this kid lay a blow, bigger than Adrian, and a little older. He lays him out with a hit to his face that knocks him out. Like literally, he falls down and back, and he's not awake for a moment.
Riker is going to charge.
Wait, hold on. What were you going to say?
Hold on.
Oh, I'm going to sneak off to where any of the adults are, and I'm going to, because that's the guy I saw who was dealing or not dealing or something, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm gonna sneak off. Riker can do what he's doing. That's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna see if I can get an adult.
Okay.
Riker watches wrestling.
Awesome.
He's going to try to spear him.
You're the kid that goes do the right thing.
Yeah.
Someone has to be.
That's all he knows. That's all he knows that he could do. So it's the only thing he knows. He can't fight. So it's like, well, he's seeing his friend getting beat. So yeah.
I'm going to attempt to, strike him.
What about the rest of you?
Sia would be running for L, like going in to check on L. Adrian? And just sort of like making sure his head isn't moving in case of any potential concussion, because smack in the face.
And, like he was hit, and it's swollen up, and his eyes, they kind of roll open.
Tell me Ruben's going to get someone. Tell me Ruben's going to get an adult.
Yeah, sure. I'm just trying to like keep you steady, like.
Don't let the dude leave. He's trying to deal drugs in the arcade.
Fuck. And I'm like looking to see what Riker's doing as well as the others.
Like I said, Riker charged to try to like spear him to take him down to get on top of him, kind of thing, to beat on him.
What are you doing, Hunter?
Sweep the leg, John.
I'm probably backing up Riker, but just like, I mean, I can't really like get in there, and it is pretty much just like that. It's like,
yeah. All right.
You can get a few blows in.
You're feigning an attempt at combat at fighting him.
Yeah, I'll like if I could get in, I would like probably try to get in too.
Get it like a sucker punch in from the side or something, if necessary.
Yeah.
What about you, Finny?
I think she's just staring in bewilderment because she's not equipped to deal with this sort of fighting. And so she's looking at them, and then like she looks at Adrian, and she looks at Sia, and it's just like pointing like, what do go there?
The guys got him. Just help me make sure Adrian's up.
I'm okay. Adrian,
You are bleeding like a volcano out of your nose, man.
Yeah, because it's a face wound.
I go and I get napkins.
Okay.
Yep, thank you. That's what I was going to ask for. Give me a soda water. That'd be great. No, just give me those. Give me a soda water.
Okay. Goes inside.
Riker.
Mm-hmm.
You want to make me a body force roll, please?
Come on, baby, give me some.
Yeah.
There we go. I got a success as I charge in from the side. Poof.
Okay. And you hit him? You're trying to tackle him or hit him?
I was tackling so I can
right?
mount him and beat on him.
Okay.
Remember, I watch wrestling too. I combine
Yeah.
karate with wrestling.
So you get him from the side. He's pretty strong, and he's able to kind of keep you from taking him to the floor.
Mm-hmm.
And he turns and he raises his right, his fist goes back, and he goes, "Oh shit!" when he sees who he's about to hit, and he tries to back away.
And I'll let him back. I just stand right there between him and L because I don't know what's going on. I just know that L and him got in the thing. I wanted to get him away. If he's backing away and he's respect, then I'm just kind of standing there like, you go with him, you're going to go through me.
Ruben, you go to find an adult, and there's 3 adults in here. There's the owner behind the glass, his son who is a little, not really an adult, but older than all of you. And on a Sunday or a Saturday and Friday night, there's a police officer that walks around in here.
That's the one.
And he's over by the door, just sort of talking to kids, telling them,
Yeah. So I'm just gonna run over. Excuse me, officer, sir. What does the name badge say? I mean, I assume he has a badge. What is this?
Yeah, Rodriguez.
Excuse me, Officer Rodriguez.
Yeah.
There's a fight, and I described the 2 boys. I described, L. I described the other kid, and I say, but also I think I described what happened before, which I say the whole drug deal, which isn't really understanding. Is like he did something like they passed these before. Show you just follow me.
He follows.
And then as we're going to, I'll point out the other. I don't know where is the other kid still here too?
You don't know where he is. You don't see him.
Yep. So I'll take him right over.
And as you're heading over there, you see from across the room, I mean, it's a little ways off. From across the room, you see Riker and this kid facing off. And the other guy's, raises his fists up, and he swings at you while you're trying to be defensive. Mm-hmm. What are you doing about that?
I mean, I would try to block it and like counter strike.
All right. Give me a roll. Let me see. Oh, he totally misses you too. 6 dice and gets nothing.
Let me roll. Ooh. Come on.
So you're both swinging at each other, but not getting each other.
Yeah,
it's
we're
really
kind of blocking each other's blows.
Everybody's around there. Hunter swings once, kind of doesn't really get anything, but at least he helped.
Yeah.
And then the kid turns when he sees that there's enough space he thinks he can run, and he turns and runs into
the
Officer
cop?
Rodriguez.
Officer, check his coat pocket.
What's going on here? Here,
Check his coat pocket.
come on, all of you, let's go into the dining area. Let's sit down.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Show me. Can you pull your pockets out?" And he pulls lifts his pockets out, and there's a kind of a decent sized wad of money, not like big bank, but it's rolled. And he goes, "All right, how much you got there? That looks like a lot of money for a kid your age. Come on, all of you." And he brings all of you in to the dining area. Can you all sit right there for a second?
Elle, are you okay?
I'm fine. Not the first time I'm hit in the face.
That's a lot of
Just make sure you're good, man.
Yeah. You've been hit in the face. You know it's a lot of blood.
And the cop says, "All right, can you put your hands against the wall, please?" And he frisks
All
him.
of us?
No, just the kid.
Oh, okay.
And he frisks him. And in his sock, he pulls out a couple of little baggies. And in it there are some white pills. Oh no. What's your name? Can you give me do you have ID? He pulls his wallet out. He has a wallet. All right. And he calls something into the police. Says, "I'm gonna have to run a kid in from over here, blah blah blah." Says the kid's name. And he starts asking, like, where'd you get these? These haven't been around for a couple of years. And he explains that his grandmother used to use them, and he just found them like they were old in a cabinet, and he recognized them, and he was gonna try and move them, but the police officer puts him in cuffs, walks him out. He comes back in, and before he leaves, says, "Don't any of you go anywhere." And he leaves, comes back, and he asks you the story of what happened. And you see in the background behind him is Ginny is just playing Mortal Kombat with other kids, and sort of just like lost interest in all of you for the moment. And he asked you about this whole thing.
Too.
Huh?
I was gonna win too.
Sure you were, buddy. Sure
I
you
was
were,
gonna
buddy.
win.
And you're sitting there, Sia, thinking how weird it is that there was a fight here, and this place is always so nice. And it felt darker that night. Just like there was a little dooming going on in there. And you find yourself staring at the trophies on your brother's shelf, wondering, like, well, I don't know. I don't want to put things in your head. But it was everything is darker here. The trophies lost its luster. You know, it's dusty a little bit just from sitting there for so long, so it's lost its sheen and gloss. His record collection is still sitting on the floor in the crates from Peach's Records. The record player hasn't been played in God knows how long. But he did have good taste in music. That was the one thing that he had good taste.
Go over to the stack. I pull out Tina Turner. Flip on the record player and put it in and scratch it to where Thunderdome is, which that line has become very visible from how often that's been played.
And you all wake up Monday morning ready for school.
Could I do one thing so before the like during the night or whatever, like I would just investigate the rock. I would just kind of stare at it in silence for a bit, and then I want to investigate. Then I'm going to smash it open too. So
Okay.
like I'm just going to look at it a kind of long time. So investigate and then smash if I can before I bring it to the group.
Yeah, you smash it. It's actually fairly easy to smash. It's like a sandstone, so I mean you have to use a hammer or something, but it cracks open and it leaves a lot of sandy dust underneath it, but doesn't seem to be anything in it.
Okay. Then perfect. Then yeah, I will grab because for school I'm gonna grab a couple of my parents have cards to other like psychologists that they know too, so I'm gonna grab like a couple of those, and then get on my way, which I'll probably have to take like the bus now since the car is gone. So however it is I'm getting to school, I'm gonna do with that method.
Actually,
since the car is gone.
That's a whole thing that you have to get into. Is like, what am I going to do? And what's everybody going to do to get to school that would normally drive? And when you're heading out to the bus station, you see a woman, meeting people and trying to get them to do surveys. And she asks the lady next to you, we'd like to get a survey with you. It's just a happiness survey, see how you're doing in the town, see what you're thinking about. And the lady's like, no, I don't want to do a survey, and just walks away. And then she goes to the next one, and most people just no. And she comes to you.
Is Is this the same lady from the first? From the?
No.
Is this some different?
Same.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Would you like to take a survey? We're trying to get a happiness index for the city. You know, considering all the effects of the flood.
I already did, but how is this?
It should only take like 10 minutes.
How is this helping? I've already taken one, but I do have a question though, since I've already turned one in.
Uh-huh.
What are you doing with the data? How is this helping everybody?
Well, I don't know what they're doing with the data. I think they're trying to find out how happy people are, and see how many, what percentage of the people are leaving or planning on leaving. You have a big drop in population, which we've had over the last, what's it been, 9 months now. It affects the town, it affects the taxes, it affects the schools, it affects everything.
Yes, but if you don't know what you're even doing to help people, then what's the point if you don't even, I mean, maybe is there somebody you can call to see what the data is actually going to help with? I mean, you've seen how people are now, so how is this going to help them feel better? What is this knowledge going to do to make anything better?
I'm just paid to survey people. They told me that they were going to do. It was to try and understand people's motivations.
Cool.
And maybe, I'm not an economist or anything.
I know, I understand that, and I know, and I'm not trying to be flippant, but is there a number we can call then to get more information on what this data is doing? Is there someone? I imagine there has to be.
And she looks at the survey, and she takes one, and she says, and she takes out a card she has, and she writes a phone number on it, and a name, and she gives it to you. You can call them. Maybe they can help. Maybe they can help you. I mean, I don't really.
Thank you.
I can't really answer this question. I don't know.
Before I leave, I'm gonna ask them. I'm not sure if it's a female or I'm gonna ask them. I'm just gonna say
it's a female.
Are you happy?
I'm asking people to fill out surveys that I barely understand half the questions. I used to do biology.
Is there no way to get back to doing that?
Well, I'm hoping that the loop will reopen after they get the flood cleaned up.
Well, hopefully they will. I mean, it's not fun doing what you don't want to be doing, but at least you're making money, right? That's keeping fed. All right. Well, thank you for the information, and I do hope you are able to get back to biology soon.
Thank you. And she turns from you and asks the next person if they'd like to fill out a survey. They're trying to understand people's happiness and motivations, and the same spiel that you had gotten.
I just kind of just listen away for the bus. Hating that I can't be. Usually my car's my alone time, so I'm kind of mad about that. But we're good.
And you all get to school. Miraculously, all of you get to school right about the same time, and are able to gather on your way in.
How are we always able to make it here at the same time? Has anyone else thought about that?
Divine intervention.
Feels like it.
Yeah, I don't know. I got a ride of tug truck, man. I still got here at the same time.
How does Tug Truck still have his what?
His truck floated.
Unless they're a two-car family.
Yeah.
I mean, they could have more.
So, I mean, no, but does he come in his truck?
No, his truck.
No.
Mom's minivan.
That's right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
With the squeaky door.
Or worse, a station wagon with wood paneling sides.
Wood panel.
panels,
Like fake wood paneling.
Woody. Yeah.
When the group's talking, I will hopefully without drawing attention, right? Kind of like nudge Hunter, like hey, remember our talk, kind of thing, just kind of give you the eye,
And when you're talking to,
now.
you guys are talking to him, Riker, you see sticking out of out of Ruben's bag or pack that survey. It's sort of jammed in there, and it's part of it sticking out. But you see the survey on it.
Did they catch you again, Ruben? Survey people?
Yes, but I got a number. I'm gonna pull that out. I'm gonna pull out the cards I picked up too. I'm gonna hand them out to so yeah, well, that's a good point. What is the name on there? Well, yeah, did you say? I forgot if I wrote it down or not, but what name did she write down the number?
Hold on, I'll tell you.
It's one of you guys. Wait a second.
Adrian Carlson, what?
What the heck? Wait.
Oh my gosh.
But while you're looking for the name, I'm going to hand out the cards that I got to everyone except for Sia, and so I'm not sure. I can't help everyone with what they're dealing with, but I know that and these aren't my parents. These are people they work with, because I know that connection might be a little bit of a bother. So if you guys do need to see somebody, you can see them or talk to them. You don't have to go to them in person. I know what we saw yesterday was hard for me, so I don't know if you need to talk to someone else that's not.
I've been thinking about seeing your mom again, actually. I used to back in the day, but haven't for a couple of years. Might be worth doing a check-in with her. Adrian says, flicking the card in his hand.
Hold on, I'm looking something up real quick.
Oh, Scott, if you're talking, you're muted.
Oh no, I'm saying hold on a second. You can keep talking. I'm looking something up.
All right.
I'm sorry, I was reading mouth. But
Thanks.
Yeah,
maybe.
I don't see why not. I mean, like I said, it's something simple, and it might be able to do.
I mean, as much as I gripe about it, your dad is good. I'm just resistant.
Well, you have a reason to be. Probably not to the degree that you are resistant, but you have a reason to be resistant.
Yeah, and I get to be even more resistant when she shows her lovely face.
Can we sell tickets?
Are you ready?
You have the money.
I mean, as ready as you can be.
Yeah. We'll see. I'll let loose a lot. She'll just try and roundabout an apology, which is, great and all, but she probably needs to be on that bench with your dad more than I do.
And I will say, I listen a lot to people, so I'm not as trained as my parents, but sometimes if you don't, if you come at them more, I guess, quietly, you might be able to get more information. So take that for what it's worth.
Yeah, but then you don't get the satisfaction of telling them to fuck off.
Yeah,
that is true.
The phone number and the name is Olivia Martinez, and there's a phone number.
It's the name. It's Olivia Martinez, and I'm going to call her and find out more information about what they're doing with this information.
Penny's just been scanning over the survey a number of times. So I find it weird that it has a question that asks, have any of your electronics or computers made any odd sounds or smells?
Yeah.
You saw the boombox, right?
I don't know if she did.
Well, I think we all did.
It did crawl out.
Actually,
Reva saw it, but it crawled out in front of everybody.
But they made because I know we're inside when we saw it, so maybe
It crawled out to join the spider.
Oh, it did.
Yeah, it did. You did see what that boombox, right? Ruben's friend.
I thought we agreed it wasn't friend-shaped.
It's not, but Ruben still disagrees with me on that fact.
Well, okay, only
Well,
because
this is a Boulder regional. This is a city survey.
Yeah,
So,
and almost the entire city got hit by the flood. I'm lucky my rig didn't get flooded. Do you know how much it would have cost me to replace my fucking rig?
I'm sure it would have been a lot. But what I'm getting at is that I think Crafta is also in on the
100%.
city.
Oh, 100%. I would put money on the Kraft was the one that hired Martinez Consulting Industries. I look over Finney's shoulder at the top of the page. What is the company's designation?
It doesn't say anything about any companies on this thing. On the
Yeah, I
survey.
didn't see anything about that.
Oh.
But we might want to keep an eye out on these as she points down at the corporations that are listed at the end. I'm like Crafta, Medzenic, FRS, Onward and Upward, Smiles Corporation, Browning, and Decatur International, and Deep Blue Environmental.
Deep Blue Environmental, really?
Yeah.
And
there's,
Does that mean something to you, Al?
It might. I need to double check. The name rings a bell.
Well, like I said, I will call them. I'll get all this. Whatever you want me to ask, I will. Did anyone, and where's everyone's rock? Did everyone receive a rock?
What?
Rock? Huh?
Rock.
Were we supposed to get a rock?
We talk about Frosted Flakes.
No one else got a. No one got like a sandstone. No one got. And I pull out the wrapping because it took the wrapping off, but it's still pretty intact. So I have the wrapping and like a big chunk of the rock that I broke off. No one got a.
I did not receive a
Not
rock.
that I know of.
I mean, I know
Is
you're
there
a
any
rocker,
writing
but this
Is
is
there
kind
any
of.
writing on the packaging?
Hold on, I have to get what's going under. Hold on a second.
Slow realization of what Hunter said.
Okay.
Anyways, is there any writing on the
No,
packaging?
there was no writing. I checked. I stared for a long time. There's no writing. There was nothing in the rock.
I mean,
don't-
are you sure that it wasn't like something your mom or dad ordered for themselves?
I asked them, right? So
Yeah,
above tip, I asked them. They said nothing, right? Yeah, they didn't order anything. Yeah, no, they didn't. They weren't expecting, and I've never. That's probably risky to open it, but I was curious. There was not a name on it, but
Man, I haven't seen something wrapped like that in the real world at all, though. Like, that's like Scooby-Doo shit.
do you think it? I don't want to assume, but I mean, the robots, they wouldn't leave something like this, correct? I mean,
I don't know how a robot. You see Adrian just start short circuiting as he's trying to figure out how to answer that question.
I think El just turned into a robot.
They are evolving, so who knows?
They are evolving. Who knows? Yes.
They might have that thought capability.
So, if they did,
Why a rock?
showing.
Yeah, why rock? Is this
Right.
rock from here?
well, that's a.
Hey man, Frosted Flakes could have wishful thinking. Maybe RS wanted to send you a rock. And I'm just like,
Why are you massaging me? But okay.
Everyone's giving you a rough time about sending rocks.
Blink twice if you need help, buddy.
Oh. Well, blinks twice. Well, I mean, not that it's. I don't know. I mean, maybe it is dependent on where the rocks are. I'm not sure if these are naturally found. Well, we can see where these are found near here.
It's sandstone, and until the flood hit and turned everything into a giant fucking mud flap, sandstones were fucking everywhere.
So they have a dry sandstone and a flooded.
Yeah, but we saw spots that are still dry sandstones. There's a major sandstone quarry not that far away. I mean, the question is,
We need to look at the quarry.
I mean, maybe we also need to figure out if this is from robots, which is a huge if in and of itself.
So
Why Ruben?
Well, but
we have another mystery on our hands for now. So
yes, but this mystery is the least important though. I think the main thing
Right.
is, I mean,
it could be
Riker,
connected to everything. Who knows?
True, but
I mean, we don't have enough information at this time.
A lot of loose threads here because we got like the different points. We didn't even look into where's beta point 13 that we heard on that one tape. Did we even think about that?
I was going to look into that, and then someone tried to get me with a honey trap in the network. It didn't work. Someone pulled a really stupid mistake in order to try to get me, but
Honey trap.
but before, I've been thinking that before we get further into this, though, I
Like
mean,
bees?
what
sure, just like bees,
what if
buddy.
we get? I mean, you all are going to graduate. I mean, we're all going to graduate soon. I mean, Hunter, you're going to football, hopefully, university, and then Serafina, whatever
yes,
you want to
football
do.
University.
So what if we go deeper? I mean, is everyone okay with the potential? Because yes, we can say we're not involved, but I think if we do get involved, it might
I don't
be.
got a future, buddy. I'm good. Let's do this.
Are you not breathing?
Some days.
Well, if you're breathing, then you have to have a future because you're constantly living it. Are you not?
I think he just means he's not worried about.
I'm not worried about.
I swear you sound like Spock from Star Trek sometimes, Ruben.
Oh, is that
Look,
the?
to be fair, if you're that's I hold up the.
He makes a Star Wars reference.
From down the hall.
Annoying.
Sydney mutters more like two.
Down the hall, Finny, you see Emma coming this way down the hall.
Is it one Emma or two Emmas?
Which Emma? Would we
Emma.
would me notice it? Would me and Grimm notice a difference between the Emmas since we both got a good
Having
sight of
seen
both of
them
them?
both.
No.
A different Emma. There's a third one.
There might be. We don't know.
And Hunter hasn't seen her yet. You know, his back's to her, and she's coming this way. And Sia, you notice her coming.
I will note, like, this is just like a little like aside. When Riker addressed Hunter about like our little conversation, I put my arm around Finny.
Oh, okay.
Unprovoked. Well, Tiffany unprovoked, probably, but.
And Emma gets up to all of you and kind of, winds through all of you without acknowledging anybody and goes past.
Is it like she's ignoring us, or is it like she doesn't recognize us?
Yeah, one of those.
Hey, good morning.
And
I'm going to.
Are you speaking to me?
Yeah, you kind of just walked through us.
Yeah, it's I mean, it's good to see that you're safe from all the flooding and whatnot.
Oh, you think I'm Emma? I'm Ella. Are you
What?
friends with my sister?
There's two of you.
There are two of them.
Well, there's one of me and one of Emma.
And I will immediately elbow Hunter before he can do or say
He
something
would
stupid.
say a word.
Just as like my arm was like about to slip off of like Finny, it just
And you noticed she was getting ready to turn into the chemistry lab. Like that would be her first class. And like, oh, a brain. Emma, she was going to her class. It's down the other way.
Nice to
I'm
meet you,
sorry,
Ella.
I'm sorry I walked through you, but you were kind of blocking most of the hall.
Interesting. I didn't see you in class last week for here.
No, I just got in. My sister got here before me when we moved down.
hold on. Do you need help finding your sister?
No,
She just said where the class
Shut
is,
up.
Hunter.
She knows where she is, Hunter.
No, I'm going to my
Alright.
class. It's right here.
That's mine
And
also.
she's holding
so.
a little piece of paper with a map of the school.
Yeah.
Well, it was nice meeting all of you. I don't want to be late.
Yeah, we'll catch you around.
And she turns in, goes into the class.
All right, Al. Have fun in class.
Ella.
Later, dudes.
Oh, L.
I was saying to
You know,
Al,
I'm also right.
in chemistry.
Oh, you know, yeah.
There's yours, L and Ella. As you go to the door.
Yeah.
And you all end up dispersing into your classes. Ruben, you're.
But before I do,
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at Riker. I'm gonna walk to Riker like, hey, seriously, you don't need to, but I think you really should consider talking to them.
I'll think about it. Also, thanks the other night for trying to snap me out of things. I appreciate it. On
Of
Friday
course,
night.
I mean,
Yeah.
you're my friend. Why wouldn't?
No,
Yeah.
I know. I'm just saying thank you. I didn't say it before because but I appreciate you. Thank you.
Yes. Of course. I mean, but that's why you need to see them, because I can't do more than that. I know my help is not as good as other help can be, so that's exactly why you need to follow up on that. Because I want to, like, I wish I could find your father, but I can't. I don't know where he is, so that's the next best thing I can do. But if you do think of anything else, let me know, because I'll help you find him if I can.
He's like holding the card still, and it's been like twisting around his hand. He's like, I'll think about it. Okay. No promises.
Okay, well, I have a good memory, so I'll remind you.
All right. Hey, see you. Wait up, because our class is the same way.
Yeah, no worries.
Because you could tell that Riker wanted to get out of that conversation. It wasn't just like,
Oh no, yeah, no.
Yeah.
I clocked. I looked at you two like I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, yeah.
And I will talk to Sia real quick as we're walking towards where our classes are.
Did you finally eat something?
I mean, I ate at some point over the weekend. Thanks for just being there for me.
I mean, I understand it.
And I know you get it. And if you ever need me, I'm here. I know you're dealing with stuff too. I'm not the only one. I can see that other people have stuff, and I'm here for you too.
Yeah, we're all a bunch of really fucked up kids, aren't we?
I think everybody's dealing with stuff. Honestly, with everything that happened, I look at everybody differently now, and I realize that, believe it or not, we're not as screwed up as we think we are. I think we're about equally screwed up as everybody else. It's easier to get so focused on ourselves that we miss it.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm trying not to be focused on just me. I know that call wasn't easy, so if you need a shoulder to lean on, just like you were there for me, I'll be that shoulder for you.
I think just as long as you're around and don't let my bristling nature push you away too much. I know I've been doing that a lot to everybody. Went from
I've never felt that way about, your nature. I mean, you are savage, but
and I've really gone into the savage part lately, so.
I mean, haven't we a lot of us, I guess? I mean, I know I've kind of walked away from everything. I feel kind of on the outskirts too. So.
Yeah, we all seem to pick our things that we focused or avoided to focus on.
Yeah. So, well, I don't want to make this any more awkward, but yeah, I'll see you at lunch.
Yeah, Karate Kid, and I do like a feint, like try and trip your leg.
And he actually just kind of like lets it happen, kind of thing. Oh, you got me.
Sure, I'm not that fast. See you later.
And I will say one last thing I do as I go around the corner is I look at the card he gave me and I think about it real hard, and then I just kind of crumple it and drop it in a trash can, and I walk off towards my class. He's
Okay.
not ready for help.
Yeah.
Oh my god, everybody hurts sometimes. Just
See, divine intervention.
Ruben,
music.
you're walking to class. The bell goes off, so you know you're running late. You're like, oh damn it! So you're moving pretty quick, and you see a dragonfly fly down the hall. Like sometimes they get into the school, and it's like a slow-mo motion when you see it, and you think it's a machine, and then it just down the hall, and it's gone.
Oh, I'm going after it. So
and the door
it comes-
opens.
it's
The door opens. Come on, get in here, Ruben.
I left
teacher.
my assignments. Hold on a second. I left my assignment. I'm so sorry. He's not used to line, but he's gonna try. He's seen people do it before. I left my assignment. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna run. Trying to get I'm gonna wait for a response. I'm just gonna run after it.
Hunter and Finney, everyone headed out. You two are in the hall, heading to your class. You of course have PE first thing.
Yeah.
Both of us.
Yeah, but I mean you go to different, they
Go to
they
different
separate you
classes.
to-
Yeah.
Yeah.
You probably have like weight training for.
Yeah, she's in weight training.
And as you're walking down the hall, the bell goes off. Everyone starts scrambling, and the two of you never scramble for the bell because what are they gonna do?
Yeah.
You get there when
Yeah,
you get
she doesn't
there.
scramble. She's like, I have the grades. It's fine.
Yeah.
And you see the bodies of people kind of leaving a wake that you occupy as they head to rooms and slam lockers and start running.
Hey, Serafina. How
When
are
you call her Serafina, she just
Huh?
looks at you like, what?
Yeah.
What's your middle name, Hunter?
Oh.
Andrew? I don't know.
Wait. Hold on 1 second. Let me get it up because I
Theodore.
have
What's his full name? Yeah, what's his full name?
no. It's
Hunter, Peter.
no. It would be
Hunter
his
John.
father's name. So it'd be Hunter Elmer Everston.
Oh no!
Hunter Elmer Everson.
Oh my god, that is a terrible name. Your parents
Oh
hated you.
no!
He doesn't tell people
Oh,
his
no.
middle name.
Yeah, I don't talk about my middle name a lot.
Pulling out our real names. Just kind of looks you up and down.
I just
Watching.
wanted to see how you're doing, superstar.
There's like a long pause. I'm fine.
Okay, great.
And then she just goes into her classroom.
Nailed it!
Nailed it.
Nailed it! Great job, Hunter.
Super.
Michael, was ready for a deeper conversation, but Hunter is totally just like, well, I did what
I did
He's
it.
off his
I
hook.
did,
I did what Riker told me to do. I
I can't wait for Riker and you to have a conversation
Yeah,
about
yeah.
this conversation.
Oh my god, I'm crying. That was just so funny. Oh.
Job, Fudd. Great job.
And now I know what I'm going to talk to Finney about.
And you turn into the gym, and go to the two ends of the gym where your classes are. And coming down the hall is Ruben, following something, and then he turns the corner, sees you head into the gym, and you don't see the thing anymore. Like you lost it.
I lost it, or
Yeah, you
or is
lost
Hunter?
You don't know where it went.
And is there any? There's no one else around, right? So
Just
is there?
you're the only one in the hall.
I'm going to oof. I'm just gonna call out, be like, uh, I don't know if you can understand me. Like, just make sure to keep it out and no one else is there. Um, I don't. I come in peace. Um,
And from behind
I-
you, at some distance, you hear. What's your character's last name? I forgot. His last
oh,
name.
that's
Burnham.
a good point.
Burnham.
Yes,
Burnham.
yes,
that's it.
Burnham.
Burnham.
I was going to say Rubenstein.
Mr. Burnham, you need to get to class. Bell already went off, and that's the principal at the end of the hall behind you.
What's up, Skinner?
All right, okay, but there was just something in here. Okay, I'll
And he's looking
I'll
at
head there
you.
now.
Well, let's go. Hurry it up.
Okay. Yes, I'm taking one last look in the last area I saw it. Just kind of clocking that. God dang it, look at the chat.
I saw.
Um,
I'm trying not to just
do we
laugh
know-
at everything that's being said.
do we normally get things like insects or bugs in here? Is that
Oh,
haven't
this time
seen
here,
them. Haven't seen
dragonflies,
one.
flies, they get in all the
Yes.
time.
Mhm.
Go ahead, get to class. I don't want to have to write you up. You don't want a detention, do you?
Oh, no, I haven't. No, I don't think I've had one of those, so I don't believe that I do on one. So no, I will get to class. Yes, thank you, sir. Have a I hope you have a good rest of the day today.
Thank you. And he starts walking down the hall, and you turn into your class. You give a glance back one last time before the door closes, and this is where we'll break. All right, thank you, everybody. We will see you next week. It has been super fun visiting the 80s and 90s. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye. Thanks for watching.